Blake Lively just sucks, and she has sucked her husband, along with Disney, right into the middle of a major legal battle, the likes of which could be a PR disaster along the lines of Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp. Hey Disney, remember where you left those pirates? Well, that's where your superheroes may soon go, as Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool himself, now dragged into the catfight. And things are not all right with Marvel and the MCU. Hello folks, welcome to the channel that sees you, appreciates you, and loves to have you join us. It is a dandy of a day, and we are coming to you from somewhere sunny USA. The studio is empowered by you. Gigawatts, yes, you bet you, the whole lot of you. By the way, folks, as we get started, all we ask is that you click the like button. Help us send this out across the fruited plains of YouTube. All right, let's start. We're going to tell you why Blake Lively has screwed up royally the MCU and Disney's hopes of blockbuster bona fides for the next few years. All right, again, out of that Park Place, the website that if you're not yet bookmarked, well, you should be. Ryan Reynolds, Justin Baldoni feud explodifies as Reynolds calls Baldoni a predator. And by the way, this is not Predator like the movies, although it could be. We're not completely certain about it. And moves to dismiss $400 million lawsuit against him and wife Blake Lively. We told you this was going to happen, Disney. We said it. We warned you. We warned all of you out there. Amber Heard 2.0 has sucked in Ryan Reynolds, and we've got another Johnny Depp situation, only this time it's messier. The legal showdown between Ryan Reynolds and his wife, Blake Lively, against Lively's It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni has officially hit a boiling point. On Tuesday, March 18th, Reynolds and his legal team filed a motion to dismiss Baldoni's $400 million defamation lawsuit, throwing some serious accusations of their own into the mix. If they had just stopped with trying to dismiss, perfect. But here's where it's going to get so freaking messy for Disney. At the center of the Ryan Reynolds-Justin Baldoni feud is Baldoni's claim that Reynolds privately referred to him as a predator. Now, folks, that has a criminal connotation to it, right? It has a criminal connotation to it. So what is the defense for Ryan Reynolds? Baldoni argues that this characterization damaged his reputation, yeah, you think, amid the ongoing drama surrounding the production of It Ends With Us, but Reynolds' legal team is making it clear they're not backing down. Here's the quote. The entirety of Mr. Baldoni's case appears to be based on Mr. Reynolds allegedly privately calling Mr. Baldoni a predator. But here's the problem. That is not defamation unless they can show that Mr. Reynolds did not believe that statement to be true. The complaint doesn't allege that. In fact, it suggests the opposite, that Mr. Reynolds genuinely believes Mr. Baldoni is a predator. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is getting ugly and nasty. The claim now is that Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool himself, literally believes a man that appears to many to be targeted by the final Me Too movement girl, Reynolds' wife, that Reynolds is clear to call this man something with a criminal connotation because Reynolds, evidence or none, simply believes it to be true. Which, if this argument holds water, and it may be legally sound, but if this wins the day, it basically would mean that, you know, you can come out and call somebody awful, terrible, horrible things and just say, well, I thought it was true, so it's okay. This is so ugly for Disney. This is they don't need this for Marvel. This could absolutely wreck the Deadpool stuff. It could make Hugh Jackman say, you know what, I'm out of this. I don't want to be involved in this. We've already seen the co-stars with Blake Lively and her other stuff kind of distance themselves and say, Anna Kendrick is like, I don't want to be here. And that's how everybody's going to be. Guys, why? Why? Because this is not cut and dry. When you look at the evidence and stuff, this is not a clear-cut case of you did someone poorly. Like this is there are two people here that maybe even the accuser looks worse than the defender in this case. And Ryan Reynolds, his career is going to go through the grinder with it. What do you all think?
This is a case of, Blake Lively thought that she would be able to take over this movie and basically steal it from Baldoni. And don't get me wrong, Baldoni's not, an innocent person. He's a male feminist. They've always got something to hide. But Blake Lively thought that, because of her gender, she was going to be able to Me Too this and plow right over him. And he came with receipts, and he came with lots of receipts. And, people have turned on Blake Lively over this. They have not yet turned on Ryan Reynolds, but the Another Simple Favor trailer that was put out by Amazon was ratioed with dislikes. Because of Blake Lively, and to the point where Amazon disabled
what's the name of that one, Marvin?
Another Simple Favor.
Another Simple Favor. You're saying that Another Simple Favor is getting the Zegler treatment from viewers.
It is. That's why I've been calling her the new Zegler for a while now. We covered it on the site where it was so Amazon actually disabled the comments on the trailer, which is insane because they keep the comments on Rings of Power.
I mean, we're looking at it right now. Rings of Power. Yeah, you're exactly right. Oh my gosh. I mean, so literally she has destroyed her career, and now her husband is being sucked into it. And if her husband is sucked into it, then Marvel and the MCU are now stuck in a Pirates of the Caribbean kind of situation.
Well, I think additionally, Marvin, and correct me if I'm wrong, but some of this harkens back to some of the dirty dealings that Ryan has been accused of in the past for trying to acquire properties and IPs and things.
Absolutely.
Well, also, it's worth pointing out that this is a Paul Feig production, and Paul Feig was the director of Ghostbusters 2016. So I think you now have two people heavily involved with his production who don't want to hear anything that the fans would have to say, if there are fans of A Simple Favor. I don't know. It's not my thing.
I think that Blake Lively has just kind of been exposed as this mean girl, and at the heart of it all was this this whole Nicepool situation where Baldoni claims that Nicepool was based off of him. And at first, I think everybody was just kind of like, yeah, whatever, man, like that's ridiculous. But then things started to come out. Like there's a deleted scene where Nicepool says, I'd be fighting with the Deadpool Corps, but my dream is to create a podcast that monetizes the women's movement, and that's what Justin Baldoni did. And he looks like Justin Baldoni. And at the end of the movie, Blake Lively blows his head up in front of a flower shop, which is where It Ends With Us takes place, in a flower shop. So it's definitely.
So just so people understand what we're talking about when we say Disney has now been thoroughly sucked into this, what we're saying is that Ryan Reynolds apparently is admitting that Nicepool is there to mock Justin Baldoni, and that Nicepool is killed by Ryan Reynolds' wife in the movie Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah,
fair.
Part of a flower shop.
She seems nice.
Yeah, this is a wonderful couple. Talk about cratering your cachet, your sway, and your reputation with fans, with Hollywood. I mean, this is nasty stuff.
Well, Pro, let me ask you this question now. So does this now mean...
Hang on, Marvin. I'm canceling my Mint Mobile account right now. Hang on. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, folks. I don't have one of those.
Does this now mean that Disney and Marvel knowingly participated in a bullying campaign against Justin Baldoni?
Next, well, listen, Marvin, next you're going to tell me that Jimmy Kimmel and Disney, well, they're tied together when they make these kinds of snide remarks about car companies that start with T and end with Esla. Listen, Disney is connected with vitriolic people who continually put them into positions where no company should want to be. And I don't know why they keep allowing this to happen to themselves, unless they also are believers of it. I don't know, but they need to get themselves away from this as fast as possible. They tanked Pirates of the Caribbean for this kind of crap. They're going to tank Marvel too.
Yeah, but okay, so you look at that and you ask yourself that question. And it's because Disney still believes in the old-fashioned version of any attention's good attention, which is not true. You're starting to see long-lasting damage to these entities who think, oh, well, this will be harmless, and even if it does blow up a little bit, it just brings attention to the brand. I think people are starting to understand that not all attention is good attention, and it can reflect very poorly on you and destroy your brand. Do you really want, and this is a shame for Ryan, who, as an actor, I think he's funny. He definitely is very good at being himself. But I think that I think that it's very bad for him. It's very bad for Disney. And I mean, Blake doesn't have to work. She could just go away, and it would be better for everybody.
That's true. And you got to, maybe he wants to be a good husband. Maybe he wants to defend his wife and her honor no matter what. But I got to say, there's a lot at stake here, including his career. And none of this seems to have been a good idea in the rearview mirror. Often as we get ready to wrap these up, folks, you'll hear us say, keep learning, keep growing, keep having fun. And the reason we do it is because we appreciate you. It's true, we do. And we want you to have a good time. Thank you for giving us the great time of spending time with you. Folks, on the way out the door, consider clicking that like button, share, subscribe, click it and stick it to the algorithms. It's the notification bell, and drop a comment down below because you matter. Your thoughts matter. Who cares what the legacy corporate deadbeat media tells you? You really are important. And we're a testament to that. We wouldn't be here without folks just like you. And since we've said it, we'll say it once more. Folks, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.
Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the WDW Pro Channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun. Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio. What are you waiting for? Every WDW Pro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.